Hello everybody. Today we're going to multiply two 3-digit numbers. Okay? So this is a 5-step process, and we're going to work left to right to begin. So we're going to start with multiplying the 1 and the 4, the left two numbers. We're multiplying hundreds by hundreds, so we're going to put 4 times 1 is 4, and I'm going to put a slash. Okay? And now we're going to move over here. All we're doing is combining like terms. This is a 10 times 100, and this is a 10 times 100, okay? So this is the thousands, in case you're wondering. So we're at step 2. We get 1 times 5 is 5, 4 times 2 is 8, 5 plus 8 is 13. Okay? Now we're at step 3. We want to do this is the most involved step. 1 times 6 plus 4 times 3 plus 2 times 5. So let's break that down. 4 times 3 is 12. 1 times 6 is 6. 12 plus 6 is 18. 18 plus 5 times 2, 18 plus 10 is 28. Then I'm going to move over here. Some of these cross products, 2 times 6 plus 3 times 5. That's shown over here. 2 times 6 plus 3 times 5. That's 12 plus 15, 27. And last step is right times right. 3 times 6 is 18. Okay? And I also want you to notice how we basically followed a 1, 2, 3, 2, 1 pattern. What I mean by that is we focused on the 1 and the 4. Then we focused on these pairs of numbers. Then we focused on these 3. Then we focused on these 2, and then we focused on this. So it has a 1, 2, 3, 2, 1 pattern, okay? So now we're gonna retain the units digit, carry the tens digit. I'm going to keep the 8, carry the 1. What's 27 plus 1? That's 28. I'm going to keep the 8, carry the 2. What's 28 plus 2? That's 30. Keep the 0, carry the 3. 13 plus 3 is 16. I'm going to write down 6, carry the 1, so I get 5. So my final answer is 56,088. Okay? Much faster than traditional way. Go ahead and review these steps because I'm going to get them away for the next example. Okay, all right, let's go to example 2. We'll do 2 more. Great. So we have example 2 right here. So let's do 462 times 687. So we're going to follow the 1, 2, 3, 2, 1 pattern. All we do is focus on the 4 and the 6 right now, so I get 24, right? Then I focus on these numbers. So if you watch my prior videos, you know that we're going to find the sum of the cross products. 4 times 8 plus 6 times 6. 4 times 8 is 32. 6 times 6 is 36. 32 plus 36 is 68. Right now I'm at this step right here, so I have to do this times this, plus this times this, plus this times this. Okay, so let's break it down. I'm going to start at the 4 times 7. 4 times 7 is 28. 6 times 2 is 12. 28 plus 12 is 40. Then I have 40 plus 6 times 8. 40 plus 48 is 88. Right now I'm at this step right now, the 2. So I'm going to cover this up to help me out. What's 6 times 7 plus 2 times 6. 6 times 7 is 42. 2 times 6 is 2 times 8 is 16. 42 plus 16 is 58. And we're at the last step right now. 2 times 7 is just right times right, it's just 14, okay? Because we're at the 1. So we're going to go right to left now. Keep the units digit, carry the tens digit. 58 plus 1 is 59, write down 9, carry the 5. 88 plus 5 is 93, write down 3, carry the 9. 68 plus 9 is 77, so I'm going to write down 7, carry the 7. And 24 plus 7 is 31. So my answer is 317,394. Okay? Let's do one last example with big numbers. Okay? I want to leave the 1, 2, 3, 2, 1 pattern. So last example, let's do 987 times 789. Okay? 987, 789. So, step 1, right here. 9 times 7, 63. Step 2, right here. Sum of these cross products. 9 times 8 plus 7 times 8. Okay, so think about it this way, guys. You have to understand what's going on here. So I have 9 times 8 plus 7 times 8. So I have 9 copies of 8, and then I have 7 copies of 8. And 9 plus 7 is 16. So I have 16 copies of 8. So 8 times 16 is 8 times 8 times 2. So 64 times 2 is 128. And now, I'm at this step right here, 3, so I'm gonna do my lines because this is the most involved step. So let's break it down. 7 times 7, 9 times 9, 8 times 8. Okay, so let's go slowly here because this is a little bit involved. So, 7 times 7 is 49. 9 times 9 is 81. So what's 49 plus 81? So let's do 81 plus 50. 81 plus 50 is 131. Then let's take away 1 because I had 49, so I have 130. Then I have 130 plus 8 times 8, 64. What's 130 plus 64? That's 194. Okay? Now, I'm at this step right here too, so I'm going to cover up. What's 8 times 9 plus 8 times 7? So once again, let's use that little trick here. I have 9 eighths, and then I have 7 eighths. So I have 16 eighths altogether. So 8 times 8 times 2, 64 times 2, 128. And last, I'm at step 5, the last step, right times right. 7 times 9 is 63. So let's keep the units digit, carry the tens digit. I'm going to keep the 3, carry the 6. 128 plus 6 is 134. So it's 134. So I'm going to write down 4, carry the 13, 13. What's 194 plus 13? That's 207. So I'm going to write down 7, carry the 20. 128 plus 20 is 148. So I'm going to write down 8, carry the 14. And 63 plus 14 is 77. So my final answer is 778,743. Okay, good job. It takes a little bit of work, but it's still a lot better than doing it the traditional way, okay?